Greetings, everyone. Raging Llama here again. We're back in Central Production B after episode 3 of The Good, the Bad, and the Augmented.
But I just had the incredible honor of meeting Jonah Gutenberg, founder of Creo. That was an amazing experience. I mean, you already know that Creo is not just another company. Our founder, Jonah Gutenberg, has a vision of a better world. We've all seen what has happened during our lifetime. This is not the future we were promised. Jonah saw the world deteriorate before his eyes. It was not just the social, economic problems, the divide between the haves and the have-nots. No, it was bigger. Crops were failing, sea levels rising, droughts, floods, storms. Our world was dying. Project Resolve was designed not as a band-aid, but as a cure. With every launch, the integrity of our atmosphere is being strengthened. With every rocket's payload, our world is being reseeded for future generations. Jonah used his considerable influence to bring together world leaders and corporations to create the Kyoto Accord. No longer could the environmental changes be ignored. Many even deemed it too late. But Jonah had an idea, and using his company's extensive resources, he'd already prototyped what would become Project Resolve. And that's why you're here, to make a difference. That's why Creo's here. That's why we're all here, to make a dream reality. Not just for us, but for our children, and for our children's children.
We're picking back up on the base story. Now it's time to come get our first drone of the game.
Connection failure. Rerouting. Manual link established. Welcome to main production. Worker number. Database error. Let me show you around. Now, how may I help you? Let me show you around. Around.
Fabulous. Then where's operations?
Information unavailable.
Right. So, where is everybody?
Unable to initiate link to CreoNet. No data available.
Seems you've got a screw loose somewhere.
Thanks for your concern. Error. No loose screws found. Time to get to work. Let me show you the way. Terms of use and license agreement. How may I be of service? Provided by Creo. I'd like to help. I'd like to help. I'd like to... Please, hold the line.
The elevators are famous for being buggy in this game. Make sure the doors open all the way and the elevator is fully seats before you get on. If not, sometimes you'll fall through the world or the elevator will forget you're standing in there and you'll get stuck. Here's some quick drone tutorials.
Welcome. This unit is currently running on emergency power. Services are limited at the moment. We apologize for any inconvenience. Have a nice day, Warren.
We gotta run around the corner to fully power this ops center. And here's another shot of the firebug from the first area. It'll be this area's boss. Here's some typical Souls-like jump scare across from the power node. They draw your eyes to the node and you get smacked in the back with a heavy weapon.
System activated. activated. Sector initializing.
This area is big, so it'll likely be 2
Sector
videos.
online.
In this one, we'll interact with all the NPCs and get their quest started.
This is not a scheduled break time.
Hello? Anyone there? Are you receiving? Please contact me if you can. Warren, I was starting to worry. I'm glad you're okay.
What the hell's going on here?
There was some kind of incident, that's all I know. Hardly anything is working and your area is in lockdown. I'm trapped up in the executive forum. There's loads of distress beacons, but you're the only person I've managed to contact. We have to do something.
Fine. Hope this qualifies for hazard pay.
Okay then. We need to find out what happened, and we won't if we just stay here. We're in this together, and like it or not, we're on our own. At least for the time being.
Will you finally tell me who you are?
Sally. I'm Sally, medical staff assigned to the executive forum. I'm isolated up here. Stuck, to be exact. Just trying my best to figure out how I can help.
You tried calling for help?
The system's locked down. There's no way I know to contact anybody outside. And it seems most comms are out apart from the ops.
I better get going.
Be careful out there.
She said I should get to the executive level, that it's safe there. Security forces have it locked down, but it's the getting there that's the problem. She said things will soon be under control, and they've asked for external aid. It tells you how serious things have gotten if they've called for outside help. But you know what? It's fine. If they've got everything under control, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for them. It's terrifying enough listening to the noises, let alone being out there. I'm safe here.
Have a nice day, Warren. Do you require assistance, Warren?
Here are 2 non-respawning security guards. We need to get one of their weapons, the MG Negotiator, for later. They are pretty hard for this point in the game. We'll save the second guard to come get his weapon for later.
Welcome, Warren. Come back anytime. You can huff and you can puff.
This guy was added with the Fire and Ice DLC. You can see he's got a burning twin-rigged weapon, the MG Sturgill. My current weapon appears to do too much damage to get the cut. And over yonder is the next entrance to the Western DLC.
It's almost high noon, cowboy! Saddle up your horse, polish the old six-shooter, and wet your whistle with a swig of moonshine. And join us over yonder to deliver some swift frontier riders justice. What are you waiting for? Our peril chamber will be your new home on the testing range. Giddy up!
However, you don't get access to the first episode until you beat the boss Firebug. These robots are called Bloodhounds. These guys are necessary for early game heavy armor sets. If you cut their tail off, you get an ancillary core. It's an implant that gives you +5 power core, and they're stackable. The trick to these guys is to equip a medical otic implant and target the body until they're at 50% life, and then target the tail. The tail breaks at the death if you do it this way. If you cut the tail off too soon, the only attack they have is the backflip and jump forward, making them much harder to fight. These 5 Bloodhounds don't respawn, so if you miss the ancillary cores, you're out of luck until they show up later in the game. And your reward for killing all 5 is a mechanized counterweight version 2. Audio log makes it seem like we're not the only one that had our rig installed while we were awake.
How much time has passed? Minutes? Hours? Days? This place is falling apart. I'm falling apart. I was told it wouldn't hurt, that the whole thing would be over in just a couple of minutes. But the pain when it started. I was awake. It cut open my flesh, pierced into my bones. I can still hear the machines, feel them, and I screamed. Just screamed until there was no air left in my lungs. But it didn't stop. It didn't stop.
And over here we meet Davy.
Help! Please!
But once again, don't fall for the eye redirection. Always look around
Anyone
corners.
there? Can anybody hear me? I'm locked in here. Please, come on, help me. Help. Please.
Damn. Thanks, man. I thought I was stuck in here for good. Come on. Say something. You okay? I appreciate it, really. Thought I was gonna starve in here. Don't know how much longer I would have lasted.
So tell me, what's your story?
Name's Davey, man. I work on the shell production line. Ran in here when those freaks started showing up. Didn't realize for hours the door was busted and I was stuck. Don't even know how long I've been in here.
You know what's going on around here?
You mean all this crap? No idea, man. Way above my pay grade. Something hit the system hard, that's for sure. Melted my damn neural link. It was like I was tripping in someone else's head. Thoughts, memories, just not my own. Some weird shit going down, that's all I know.
So, what are you gonna do now?
Dunno, man. Not staying out here, that's for damn sure. Maybe ops? Should be safe, right?
So long.
Later.
He says he ran in here and locked the door. But over here he had a bed and enough snacks to fill a box. It's awful weird. And over here we get Hobbs.
Don't believe it. Hey, you! Over here! Please, my rig's out of juice. I'm a fucking statue here. Can't move a thing. Can you power it up? Jumpstart me?
Hobbs needs a jump start.
Please, man, I'm trapped.
And it looks like this jump start doesn't feel good. Watch.
Come on, don't let me down. Oh, damn, thank you. Been sitting here so long my ass is numb. Can't count how many times I've had to play dead out here. Nearly pissed my pants a couple of times. I'm Hobbs, Dean Hobbs. No one calls me Dean, so you know, Hobbs is fine.
What are you doing down here?
Well, just being me. I mean, I'm maintenance. I should have left this stuff to security. But I thought, hey, Hobbs, let's find out what's going on here. Stupid, man, just stupid. Wanted to check the failsafe consoles, see what they recorded, and got separated from my crew, but I thought, Hobbs, don't give up now. You can make it. And that's when my rig gave out.
What's your plan?
I'm gonna get my ass out of here before it gets mashed like a bug in a windshield. Think I'll head up to Ops. Should be alright there.
Guess you've got no idea what's going on around here.
Shit, man, I don't know nothing. Felt like my brain was an egg on a griddle and then the yolk popped. Woke up, head ringing like crazy. Everything had just gone to hell. What I'd seen since then. Man, you wouldn't believe it.
What's the deal with these failsafe consoles?
Creo's got a few around the factory to monitor problems and record them. There's sure to be some crazy stuff on them with all that's going down. And check them out if you want, but my adventuring days are done.
So long, Hobbs.
Stay safe, man. Stay safe.
Failsafe protocol active. Log mark 96 hours, 0 minutes, 0 seconds. Automatic system-wide reboot begun. Data loss analysis. Most Creo systems damaged. 27% of data storage and processing systems report complete data and record loss, with low chance of recovery. Local non-networked power supplies remain operational. Recovery protocols activated. Damaged data sectors attempting temporary repair using analogous systems. Collateral loss of workforce is rated as extreme. Overall work output efficiency remains severely impaired, with all functioning personnel-related systems reporting significant neurological deviation and physical degradation. Functioning implants and rigs should be collected for refurbishment and redistribution to fully functioning human assets.
This bridge shows a new mechanic. The heavy Titan weapons are also rivet guns when attached to this device. They shoot 3 rounds, so dash in after the 3rd. Here's an Omni Audit, a direct upgrade from the medical audit. The Omni Audit shows health and stability. I'm swapping to a lower tier weapon because over here is another guy from the Fire and Ice DLC. He's got a fire one-handed weapon, the MG Calderum. As you can see, these Fire and Ice guys do have a much longer moveset than the average bad guys. The lower level weapon does better, but I don't generate enough energy to get the cut. I'm not too upset about these two guys because their weapons are not the type that I'm using.
Maybe if I cut them off. Maybe if I cut them off. Maybe if I cut them off.
Down here we have Irina. She seems to be like us, trying to survive.
I cut them off.
Maybe she's the lady in that last audio log.
Damn it. Not again. Well, you can right off. I swear I... Hey. You're actually normal. Or at least, kind of. For a moment, I thought you were one of these psychos. Already ran into a dozen or so of them today. Guess I've always attracted the wrong type of guy.
Well, I don't know what that says about me, because they've been chasing my ass around too.
First time I've smiled in days. Thank you. I'm Irina, by the way. Trained engineer and, apparently, born survivor.
Got any idea what's going on here?
Yeah. This company finally managed to burn the final vestiges of humanity out of us. Guess we're the lucky ones, though. Didn't drop dead. Haven't blown a fuse. At least not yet.
You're searching for something?
Look at Mr. Inquisitive. Just trying to find something that would help me stay alive a bit longer. A good staff. One that's not actually falling apart. On the off chance someone needs a good beating.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, look at you! The White Knight! I could get it myself, you know. But as long as you're offering.
So what's with the staff and everything?
I could ask you the same question. I guess sitting things out is just not our way. I never liked those smelter bots. Always kept an eye on them, even before this shit went down. It's time to push that damn emergency stop and scrap them for good.
What if I told you I have what you need?
Usually saying that is a prelude to disappointment, but hey, I'm game. So, let's see what you've got.
Well, this one comes with best regards from Creo's security.
A striking argument in each negotiation. Boy, oh boy, you make me happy. I owe you. It's nice to know chivalry isn't dead.
Better get going now.
And just as I was getting to know you. Hey, enjoying your stay on the funny farm?
Better get going now.
And just as I was
She is
getting
the
to know
reason we
you.
got the MG negotiator staff. She takes the negotiator staff, or another staff located right after the boss. But I've read online that the staff after the boss cannot be gotten again until New Game Plus, so she gets this one. Forgot that this guy spawned here and he scared the crap out of me. But he guards a shortcut back to Ops. Ops now
Good
has
to see
visited,
you.
but we'll talk to them in the next episode, where we'll finish exploring this area and take on the boss, the Firebug. Catch you all later.